Hello, pile pickers. This is Serenely Samir, and I am coming to you today with a wonderful video on some guidance needed on what is blocking you from living a full and happy life. We're gonna discuss on what is blocking you from living a full and happy life. I'm having a little snack complimentary of my sister. Thank you, sister, for making manaushe, manaish, and then these things, honey. So good. So if I take a pause to do a little break, it's because I'm eating. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Super ecstatic that there's all 7 of you that are here right now, subscribe to just little old me. I'm taking a leap of faith on myself, and I have decided to continue to pursue this despite the doubts, because I would love to offer my services to the world. So come on, pals, let's pick your piles. Pile 1, 2, and 3. Pile 1 is going to be dispelling sadness. I'm not going to read the mantras until the end of the readings. Number 2 is going to be welcoming surrender. And number 3 is going to be sharing shame. That link will be in the description for whatever pile that you choose or feel. I'll have a timestamp. And if you would like a more personalized reading, please approach me on my Etsy, which will also be in the description. I would love to offer you a personal reading, and I hope that you enjoy and you subscribe. Ta-ta! Hello, pile number 1. What a joy to be facing you, wherever you are. So you picked the Dispelling Sadness card. So what I'm seeing for you, pile number 1, is you've gone through a lot of loss. I call upon all that is holy to come through in this message. May all that is good come through. And I felt Spirit tell me before I even began this reading to tell you that you are capable of writing your own story. You are capable. You hold the key to change your fate. Sometimes when you get these readings online or you have these general readings, some people can say that there's a lot of harm coming your way. And I have to really just say that you hold the power to release this. And this is why I created this video from this type of lens on what is stopping you or blocking you from having happiness. Because what it does is that we're not only relying on Spirit to do the work, but you and Spirit can work together. And my pile number 1, have you gone through a lot of hurt? What I'm seeing right here is that you have big dreams, or you have big aspirations, pile number 1. I see somebody who, and take it as if it resonates, because this is a general reading, so I can't hit the mark for everybody. If it's not your word, it's not your word, but if it is, amen, hallelujah, welcome. I'm seeing somebody that was trying to use the properties of the Magician. So what you have is the Magician in reverse, the World in reverse, and the 5 of Cups upright. What this is telling me is that you are somebody that has a lot of worldly aspirations, and you are maybe a master manifester. But what Spirit is saying to you is that sometimes you're manifesting the wrong things or looking for the wrong things. And there's been a blockage for you right now. It's been one bad experience after another, and you almost feel like you're giving up on spirituality. You've given up on the process of life. I'm gonna burp. Jeez. That man, shit was so good. So good. But anyway, what I'm seeing is that you were trying to manifest the life of your dreams materially, and you have hit a roadblock. What I'm seeing is, for some of you, you could have climbed the ladder and made momentum, and you thought, this day is coming. I am here. And then you lost it all because it could have been in a workplace. There could be trickery, deception. People lied to you, manipulated you. You felt like, just because you have these material goals doesn't mean that you're a bad person. You are a reliable person. You will do anything for those that you truly love. And you will do anything to reach your goals. And you had expectations that you were going to really reach this place, these goals. You were going to get somewhere. But because you jumped into something so quickly and tried to move so fast, you are at a place of loss. And what I'm hearing, for some of you, you've lost loved ones. For some of you, you've lost dreams. But regardless, you are in a place of grief. What I'm hearing too is a wasted talent. So you limit yourself. You put yourself just in the right place to shine mediumly. I don't know if that can even be a word. Mediumly, like your light is not dimmed, but it's not flaming hot. And you're just in the middle. You're around people that want you to succeed, but don't do better than them. What I'm seeing is somebody that is afraid to take the next step, afraid to get to the place that they want to be. Now, I'm seeing some more clarity is the Emperor in reversed, the Six of Cups in reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles in reversed. There's a lot of reversal cards. So what I'm sensing from this pile is there's been a lot of just punches to the gut, punches to the chest, a lot of roadblocks, no momentum. It's like you pour into yourself, you pour into your dreams, you want to be happy, but what's stopping you is life circumstances. So what I'm hearing from Spirit right now is that you are not a disciplined individual. Procrastination may be something. So procrastination as in you will put all your time and energy into other people's projects, other people's visions, other people's lives, but you will not pour that into yourself, into your dreams, your projects, your visions. I'm seeing right now you're stuck in the past. One thing you will do is provide for yourself financially. You will put all of your effort and your time into making sure that your finances are the best that they could be at the moment. But what you won't do is pay attention to your creative or spiritual side. I'm hearing from Spirit, and take it if it resonates. I'm hearing a 9 to 5. I'm hearing yes to any overtime. I'm hearing underpaid for the amount of stress and the work that you're doing or you're dealing with. For those that have lost a loved one, I just heard there's family breakups. There's somebody here that can be a male figure that is completely dominating. It can be a masculine figure. I don't want to just put it on a specific gender. It can be a masculine figure. Anybody can be masculine. That is very controlling, doesn't have a clear vision on what they want or need, but it's always just raging. Yes, what I'm seeing right now from the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is that you are a workaholic. There's laziness. There's a lot of pessimism. Your thoughts are consuming you so much, and you're festering so much in the vibration of bullshit that you have brought yourself to lower planes, lower consciousness. I really suggest, I'm gonna plug myself, that you go to my channel. I have I am affirmations. If you listen to them every morning and every night when you wake up and when you go to bed, so that you can practice filling your mind, your spirit with high vibrational messages, this will help you. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. What I'm hearing from Spirit right now is that you are doing the same patterns over and over and over again. And it's led you to nothing but loss and grief and sadness. I'm seeing somebody that smiles and comes home and cries. Smiles outside in the streets, cries behind closed doors. I'm hearing chameleon. Somebody who tells you what you want to hear, what you want to see. It's like you wake up in the morning and you're like, what role am I going to play today? What person am I going to pretend to be today? And Spirit is saying that the reason you are very, very good at manipulating people, making people believe that you mean something when you don't really mean it, making people believe that you like them when you don't really like them. I'm hearing a very good peacemaker, but you have sacrificed your authenticity for the sake of peace. And I'm going to tell you right now that peace is a colonizer's word. The colonizer will come all the way into your land, will genocide your family, will push you out of your home, will take everything, every ounce of dignity that you have, will take limbs from you, will steal your culture and profit off of it, will steal your resources and profit off of it. And then, because it disturbs you, they come and they say, let's talk of peace. I'm hearing that you need to get up and go. If you've been wanting to hear that confirmation, get up and go. Get up and go. Because you have sacrificed your own authenticity and your peace for far too long, dear one. What I'm seeing is that all of your priorities are on the wrong things. The advice cards that I have from Spirit is the Knight of Wands reversed, the Page of Pentacles upright, and the Ten of Wands reversed. What you need to do, what's standing in the way of your happiness, pal number one, is right now you have way too much responsibility. You need to learn how to rest. Even if you don't go to my channel and look at the mindfulness and the I am affirmations, look into meditation, look into a spa day. If you have time off, ask for it off. Take it off. And then speak positively over yourself. What I'm hearing is that if you continue the way that you are living right now, you are bound to lose it all. So why not stop now? Take a step back. The Page of Pentacles upright is telling me, set some goals. Pour that ambition that you have poured into everybody else's projects, visions, everything. Pour it into yourself. You do not have to live for everybody else anymore. Live today like it is your last. And what that means to me, what that truly means to me, is allow yourself to not like the people that you don't like. Let them know in the ways of how they've got you fucked up. Let them be who they are, but allow yourself to be who you are. Don't play the role of chameleon. You are, what I'm hearing is that you are pile number one. Somebody who is very talented at many things, but only loves a few of them. So what is it that you love? What is it that you want to say? Because what I'm hearing is somebody that's like grabbing their head and just crying and screaming and just wanting to punch a wall because you have had enough. Because all of your energy has gone into everything and everybody else. So what I'm hearing is that you need to set some goals, and don't hold back. Even if you think it sounds crazy, do not hold back. Release them into the universe. You have the power to manifest. You are a trustworthy person. You are a very talented person. I just heard Spirit say, where were you 6 months ago? Where were you now? Where were you a year ago? Where are you now? Where were you 2 years ago? Where are you now? The only person you should be comparing yourself to is yourself and the past versions of yourself. So I really need you to take a moment and listen. Pile number 1. You want to know what's standing in the way of this happiness? It's the patterns that you have allowed. Everything in your life right now is what you have allowed. So I'm asking you right now to gain some thicker skin, to go out there, to tell a bitch you don't like that bitch. If that's what it is. If that's what the case is. Because what I'm hearing from pound number 1 is I don't like that bitch. And you go, how you doing? How are you? How's the family? How's it? Don't ask. Doesn't mean you're a hater. Just means you're being authentic to yourself. You don't like her. You don't like him. You don't like them. You don't have to entertain the foolishness. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. What you do need to entertain is your gratitude journal, your goals and ambitions journal, your meditation journey. So now I'm going to read the mantra on the back. I'm telling you right now that there's going to be a financial opportunity for you. What I'm seeing in the cards right now is that it's not going to come right away, and you're a person that has instant gratification. You want it tomorrow. If you're going to pour into yourself today, tomorrow better be the day that you make $1 million. No, pile number 1. Today's actions and the plans for tomorrow is going to build a future for 5 years, 10 years. Don't let that scare you. It's going to be successful. You're going to have financial opportunities and you're going to grow. Because this person is pound number 1. You are consumed with the material, and that's okay. You're a human being. Allow yourself to be. But you need to fine-tune some skills, sit down with yourself and ask yourself the question, who am I and what do I really want? I will feel better once I get the rest I need. Spirit is begging you at this point to take a step back, take a vacation, like I said, get some rest, sleep in. I'm not working overtime. I'm sorry I can't come in on that day anymore. I'm gonna need to change a schedule. I'm not able to. I'm sorry I can't speak to you anymore. For my sanity. Alright, pile number 1. Kisses. مع السلامة. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome, and thank you for choosing the Welcoming Surrender card. I am very honored. I already picked out all your cards, and automatically, I just want to say that this is a very potent pile. This is a very spiritual pile. This is a very possibly psychic, medium, witch, prophet, whatever it is that you are in tuned. You are in tune, not in tuned, excuse me. You are in tune. Don't ever doubt that, because I'm hearing that you're a doubter. You're like, you know your greatness, but at the same time, you think, like, you second guess yourself a lot. So what I'm seeing is that there was in the past, there's a Tower card upright. There is the Nine of Swords reversed, and the Five of Cups reversed. So what this is telling me is that this Tower card was that there was a sudden change or upheaval in a specific relationship or relationships. And it was very painful, but it was necessary and it needed to happen. I'm hearing a lot of truth came out. Now, if you're in a relationship, I'm hearing there was infidelity or suspicions of infidelity from both parties involved. I'm hearing white lies. And what I'm seeing for this pile specifically is that there was just a big event for you that occurred, or a big knowing, a secret was released that rocked your world. Excuse me. But you moved past it. You're the type of person, I heard it. You go to bed, you think about it. You think it over. You're mad, you're angry. You can sleep on the couch. Or it can even be, no, that's where it is right now. You can sleep on the couch, but then the next morning you're over it. You've processed it. You found where you have had faults. And what I'm hearing is somebody that doesn't like confrontation and doesn't like to really have full conversations, would rather just, okay, now that I know the truth, I've been pissed off about it for 24 hours and I'm moving on. That's what I'm hearing. So I'm hearing somebody that let's go quickly. You're in a recovery, you're releasing worry. But even as you're releasing worry and you're standing tall with your head up high, there's a lot of fears. Fear consumes you is what I heard. But at the same time as fear is consuming you, you are gaining clarity. You are finding forgiveness for said person that cheated, or for yourself. What I'm hearing is some of you may have left employment. Some of you, what I'm hearing is that in any relationship, in any capacity, there was a huge rift and there was a secret that was revealed and you felt absolutely betrayed. In the general way, we're just going to keep it like that. Absolutely betrayed. But right now, you're accepting. You're accepting what was, what you know, and you're ready to move on. And there's almost hope and happiness that's in your life. You know, it's like the things that you used to care about so deeply, you're not going to be staying up all night over it. So what I'm seeing currently is that you're seeking redemption. So what I'm seeing so that's the Ten of Swords reversed, the Seven of Pentacles reversed, and the Five of Swords reversed. So what I'm seeing is that you have moved past it. There may have been a conversation. There may have been a lot of avoidance, but you finally, or somebody in the situation finally decided to have a conversation, to come forward, to admit their wrongs and lay it all out on the table. I don't know why I want to say like oysters, like it was smelly is what I want to say. Like a fish market. Like it was some really disgusting shit that you both didn't want to talk about. But you needed to talk about. It's kind of like when you look into that person's eyes and you both are like, how's your day? Oh, it's going well. Just went to Whole Foods. Picked up a little organic mango. And you're like, oh yeah, that's beautiful. I love mango. And you're both thinking about the thing that you fought about, or you had, you know what I mean? Like, it's like you can see it in the eyes. The eyes are just like, are we talking right now? Are we good? Are we good? But what I'm seeing is that there's compromises, there's solutions to conflict, there's reconciliation, there's moving on. But what I'm seeing is that there is some resentment still lingering in the air. it's more playful at this point. Be this in a relationship or workplace or friendship, whatever it is, it's more playful at this point. But there's a little bit of resentment. But you're at this place right now where you're just like, it is what it is. So what I'm hearing right now is that what's standing in the way of you and your happiness, pile number 2, is your self-absorption and your obsession with the material. What I'm hearing is that you are a very egoic person, a sensitive yet egoic person. You are very ambitious. You want to be defined by your accomplishments. You want people to know that you are good. I'm hearing somebody that's always had to fight 3 times harder than the rest. But it's gotten to the point now that you are in survival mode and you've got to get out of it. Because you're beyond, babe, you're living in comfort. I'm picturing a caveman and like a caveman in a Four Seasons. Like, go take a shower. Go get a loofah. Really scrub. Food's not going anywhere. You don't gotta eat it quick and fast. Like, survival mode versus it's time to heal. The trauma, the tower, everything that's happened, all the events in your life that have brought you down, they are not here today. So what's standing in the way of your happiness and accomplishing and reaching a place of happiness is you are very avoidant, but also very self-righteous, self-absorbed. I just keep hearing self. You are consumed with self. What I am seeing with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is that you are financially supportive of yourself, but there's a lot of imbalance in family and work. You're just obsessed with being the baddest. You gotta have the best teeth. You gotta have the best hair. You gotta have the best skin. You love people. I love being in relation with people, but when you watch people happy and succeeding, it bothers you because you want it and you don't know how to achieve it or get to it. Well, I'm telling you that the answer is in the unknown. So what I'm seeing from the Two of Wands reverse, because it's the Two of Wands reverse, the Queen of Pentacles reverse, and the Knight of Swords upright, for advice from Spirit. And what this is telling me right now is that you're a flake. You're a person that makes a lot of plans and you never follow through on them. You are always only looking for yourself. So if you're looking for happiness, I want to challenge you with one thing, pile number 2. Call somebody, ask them how they are, and follow up at the end of each sentence or each phrase at the end. Follow up with a question about them. Get outside of self. You just might find the answer there. This is a little bit of a shorter reading because it's very direct. It's telling me that you want it short and sweet. That's it. Don't go around in circles. I heard you. I'm gonna think about it. You're pissed off at me. That's okay. You're in the Four Seasons. Go to the spa. Get a mud mask. Go to an all-you-can-eat buffet. Sort it out there. Welcoming surrender. There is no problem, only destiny being revealed. What is for you will find you. You cannot change your purpose. You cannot change your fate. So this fear of the unknown, this avoidance, the only thing that's standing in the way of your happiness is you. Because Spirit, what I'm hearing, I'm going to end it with this. There was one man, there was a flood in his town. He was on his roof, and he said, God, come save me. So a Red Cross boat came on down where it was flooding. And they said, come on, get on. He said, no, I'm good. God's going to save me. I'm not getting on. It's okay. A helicopter came. They said, crawl up. He said, no, I'm good. God's going to save me. They said, okay. Let's say some dude on a surfboard with a paddle comes his way. He said, come on, I can help you. I know there's some quieter waters and some land over there that we can land on, and you'll be safe. He said, no, God's gonna save me. He drowned. He drowned. And he's off into the spirit realm. He meets the all-knowing spirit, all that's holy, whatever, God. He said, God, I prayed for you to save me, and you said you would save me, and you never came. He said, I sent you a Red Cross boat, a helicopter, and some dude on a surfboard. And you said no. So what I'm hearing is that it's never right. You're never pleased. Everything has to be perfect. You're waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is never going to find you, pile number 2. What's stopping you from being happy is your unwillingness to get out of self, your unwillingness to experience the unknown, and your avoidance of having conversations that need to be had. And what I'm hearing is active listening. So when you're listening to somebody speak, don't think about what you're going to say to defend yourself and make your point. You're listening to hear them out, understand them, assume they have good intentions. That's what I'm hearing, pile number 2. Alrighty. Assalamu. Welcome to your reading. You chose the card, Sharing Shame. Right off the bat, I can tell that this reading may be for a divine masculine, or maybe an undivine masculine. This is a reading for somebody who's also faced injustice, inequality. I'm hearing racial inequality, maybe sexual orientation inequality. But yeah, because right now I'm seeing in the past it's justice in reverse, the 2 of Pentacles upright, and the 7 of Wands reverse. So what this is telling me, and just to remind you, it's a general reading, so take what you can and leave the rest. A word is a word. If it reaches you, touches your heart, you'll know if it's for you. If it doesn't resonate, you know it's not for you. Simple. So you faced prejudice, injustice. You really felt like you had a case and something. You wanted to make your case. You wanted people to know that they had harmed you and they had made a lot of trouble for you. But it did not go in your favor. What I'm hearing is that this whole experience left you exhausted, defeated, lack of self-confidence, overwhelmed, no motivation. And then there's like spurts of you're gonna find balance, you're gonna have some time management. But what I'm really seeing is that you were left with a choice, a big choice, not a small choice, a choice that will affect your everyday life. So what I'm hearing right now is single parent. If that resonates with you, take it if it may. Maybe somebody who rides life solo. So right now, even though you had a choice to leave away to get away from this whole scenario or this whole mess that you have been placed in. I'm hearing that you make excuses for the people that have harmed you. And in doing so, you have adopted their personality traits, and you've also become a harmful individual. So what I'm hearing is that that you may be practical, experienced, you love to be powerful, you're disciplined, you're focused, and you're dealing with parties that are pessimistic, careless, cold-hearted, emotional. I'm hearing heavy on the sarcasm. And this may be applied for you too. You may be heavy on the sarcasm as well. But what I'm really seeing is that this really has to do overall, like, I'm seeing that business has come up twice. So this is really, in my mind, having to do with maybe problems with finances or with work prejudice. Yes, this is dealing with work prejudice. So what I'm seeing right now is that through being so set on making people pay for what they did to you, you have allowed yourself to live rent-free in that problem. And the spirit guides, they're telling you that you can release this. You don't have to make excuses. What I'm hearing is, well, the money is good, or, well, I get this, or I get that. It's all excuses. So you're stuck in the past. So I'm seeing the advice card from Spirit is the Six of Cups reverse, King of Cups reverse, the Devil reverse. So what this tells me is that you need to overcome some addictions. What this tells me is you may be drowning your sorrows with anything. You may be doing anything addictively. I heard gambling. It could even be gambling. But right now you know that you need to get rid of it and you're releasing it. But Spirit is telling you that this is the right track. This is confirmation that there will be happiness once you've gotten past the detox period, is what I'm hearing. This could even be like a withdrawal from a horrible partner, from a horrible business. It's like you have Stockholm syndrome. It's like, you know, this thing is killing you, but you just keep going back for more because it's all you know and it's the only thing that you feel like brings you peace. But Spirit is saying, hold on just a little more. Hold on just a little more. Stay free of whatever it was that you were consuming, or get free of whatever it is that you're consuming, and you will walk into happiness. And what I'm hearing right now, Spirit, to tell you is that you're a person of extremes. It's you're either extremely happy or extremely sad, and Spirit is telling me to say, I want you to understand the difference between happiness and joy. Your life can be joyful, but you're not always going to be happy. The good times, they pass just as much as the bad times, but the point is they pass, and this will pass. What I'm hearing is that you're a very emotional person, you're a very closed off person, and now that you are letting go and you're walking into a new place, you're walking into a place of abundance, or a place of what you're really doing is you're doing some really hardcore self-work. And you want to know if that's going to do anything for you, because right now all of this shit is coming up and it's just one blow after another because you've been stuffing this down for centuries. I'm hearing centuries. Stuffing this down for centuries. And now you're finally in the place in your life that you're ready to deal with whatever it is that you need to deal with, or you're willing to take action and change your ways so that you can get to a better place. God. I can't stand people that drive like this on my street. They're really compensating for their micro penis. They really gotta... Oh, that was a part of the reading. Spirit is saying you are so untrustworthy of the process, and that you come in all loud and macho and confident, proud, but deep down, you feel like an absolute failure and like nothing's gonna work out. Spirit is telling you that it is gonna work out, but you gotta have a little bit more faith. You've got to have more faith. You got to let the process continue. I'm hearing the seed is still under the dirt, but the roots are growing. And pretty soon it's gonna pop its head out. But a plant grows very slow, but once it comes, it comes. Does that make sense? So even though right now you can do well financially, and financial is not really a problem for you for some reason, even though you're like, it seems like you're dealing with business problems or injustice problems, finances are not that much of a problem for you. But you are stuck in the past and you're not willing to take that leap of faith to get yourself out of there. Or if you have taken that leap of faith to get yourself out of the ways that are bringing you down, just know that this is the right path. This is your confirmation. It's okay for you to be vulnerable. It's okay for you to say, hey, I did this. I'm ashamed of that. Because when you go out into the world and you unload, what I'm hearing Spirit say is, if you keep shit in, you're going to be full of shit. So this is a time of purging, pile number 3. You need to purge. You need to be honest. You need to be radically honest. And you need to have radical acceptance. Go down a rabbit hole on Google on what is radical acceptance. Radical acceptance might blow your mind, pile number 3. What I'm hearing from Spirit is that you're very withdrawn. You have manipulative tendencies. You have a lot of emotional turbulence. You're allowing all the emotions that you store within you to sit in you. And what I'm hearing right now is that will fester into diseases of the body, of the mind, of the spirit. You need to let it out. You need to be honest with somebody. I'm really hearing like therapy. I'm really hearing a friend. Some people go to confessional. I don't go to confessional. Never been, never will. Well, never know. Knock on wood, never know. But you need to share the shame that lives within your soul. There's a part of you that you have kept from so many people and you don't want to share it with the world. You're so ashamed of this part of you. But that is the key to your happiness. If you radically accept that part of you and you come to terms with yourself, that means that you will be living an authentic life, which means joy. So the card is sharing shame. I'm going to read this on the back. When I share my deepest pain, I give myself permission to be. I do an affirmation that says, I just be. I don't have to question who I am. I don't have to look at myself from the eyes of somebody else. You cannot stop or control other people, but what you can do is you can fix and change yourself, pile number 3. What I'm hearing is that right now you're losing a lot of faith, but what you really need to work on is continuing to press forward, be free of what is killing you, share with somebody your deepest, darkest secrets, who you truly are, and allow yourself to be ashamed. Allow yourself to be shaking when you say it. But say it. It's the key to joy. Okay? مع السلامة.